Gorgeous white beaches, amazing food, and excellent attention to detail. That's exactly what you'll get if you board a Disney cruise around the Caribbean. For our recent trip, we were celebrating a special family birthday and boarded the Disney Wish for a 3-night cruise around the Bahamas. We had an action-packed 3 days and were amazed at the quality of the facilities and sheer number of things to do on and off the ship. Watch our video guide to see what we got up to on board and the beautiful Bahamian islands we visited. We'll take you on a tour of all areas of the Disney Wish, from the bars and restaurants to the adults and kids only areas. And we can't forget about Disney's secluded Caribbean island, Castaway Cay. Hop on board with us as we do something a little different from our usual videos, sharing everything this popular Disney cruise route has to offer. We're starting off our video with the top deck of the ship, which is where we headed to as soon as we embarked. It's where you'll find plenty of sun lounges to relax on, and the Atrium water slide, which is one of the first water slides at sea. There are also several swimming pools at the centre of the ship, an adults only infinity pool, and a splash area for kids. The star of the top deck is a giant TV screen and stage, which plays classic movies throughout the day and hosts a variety of evening shows. The top deck of the Disney Wish is vast and spacious, so you'll always find a place to relax. It has a lively family area and secluded sections for those that want some peace and quiet.
When you board the Disney Wish, you'll first enter the Grand Atrium. Noted for its sparkling wishing star chandelier at its centre, it's known to be one of the most impressive atriums on the cruise ship. It covers 3 floors of the Disney Wish and has a series of character meet and greets, shops and sitting areas. It makes a great meeting point if you're travelling with family and is a good introduction to your cruise. Make sure you check out the on-stage live music at some point during your cruise. On the first day of our cruise, we were able to access our cabin around 1 PM. Our luggage was waiting for us as we arrived, and we quickly settled into a home for the next few days. We opted for a standard cabin with a window on deck 2, and were happy with our choice. The room is surprisingly spacious and well equipped for a cabin at sea, and we looked forward to seeing what unique tower creations were made for us each day.
Marceline's is a main buffet restaurant on board the Disney Wish. You can choose to dine here for lunch and breakfast every day, and it's probably where you'll eat as soon as you board the Disney Wish. We were blown away by the selection of food on offer and particularly liked the breakfast options. Food is fresh and options are plentiful. They also have an excellent collection of pastries, parfaits and fruit for a lighter breakfast. We recommend heading for lunch as soon as you board, in order to beat the crowds. Almost everyone will eat here on the first day. There are 3 main evening dining options included in the standard cruise package, with 1923 restaurant being the fanciest of the options. It's themed with a classic Walt Disney era design and is decorated with an array of classic animation sketches and artwork. In our opinion, the food options here are the best of all 3 main restaurants, and you get a nice view of the sea as you sail to the Bahamas.
Speaking of the Bahamas, that'll be your first port of call on the 3 or 4 day cruise from Port Canaveral. Nassau is one of the most popular cruise ports in the world, and while it's not as pretty as some other island destinations in the Bahamas, it has a lot to see and do. You can head out on an excursion to the Atlantis Hotel, a water park or other attractions. However, we opted to do our own self-guided walking tour. Within a walk of the port, you can see colourful shops and cafes of downtown Nassau, a series of historic buildings, a fortress, and one of the most popular sites, the Queen's Staircase. We had a good walk around town before heading to Junkanoo Beach for some relaxation. While we were in the Bahamas, we used an Olafly eSIM for access to mobile data. It meant we could access Google Maps when we were out and about and made it easy to find good places to eat. If you'd like to know more about Olafly eSIM options, check out our affiliate link in the description below. Heading back on board after a day in Nassau, we got ready for dinner at our second themed restaurant, Worlds of Marvel. Great for kids and anyone that likes superhero movies, this restaurant immerses you in the scene from the Avengers film with flashing lights, interactive buttons, and a cinematic atmosphere. It's a unique experience, and the dessert options at this restaurant were excellent. At the end of the dinner sitting, superheroes make a special appearance.
After dinner, we checked out some of the onboard bars. Many of them are adults only, and the atmosphere is completely different to elsewhere on the ship. They each serve up creative cocktails and have unique theming. Bayou is where you can listen to live jazz music and sip on a glass of wine. Our favourite bar on the Wish was the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. The theming is unbeatable for Star Wars fans, and it has a panoramic screen that gives you the impression you're in space. We recommend trying a non-alcoholic drink called the Cloud City. It's delicious. Other bar options include Keg and Compass, a traditional European-style pub, The Rose, a high-end cocktail and wine bar, and Nightingales, a piano bar. Other things to do in the evening include a series of top deck shows and even a firework display at sea. The Sail Away party takes place on the first night. You then have a pirate party featuring a live band and Captain Jack Sparrow himself. The finale of the show features smoke, flashing lights, and a firework display right above the ship. The evening shows are targeted at all ages, and the fireworks can't be missed. We recommend heading up to the top deck half an hour before the show starts to grab a good spot.
Other evening entertainment venues on the Wish include the Walt Disney Theatre, which hosts an exclusive theatre performance each evening. The shows have Broadway-level production, and the choreography and costume design are exactly what you'd expect from an entertainment company as big as Disney. Two other venues for entertainment are Luna and Triton Lounge. They have a daily schedule of events ranging from animation classes and quizzes to karaoke and family game shows. On the last full day of our cruise, we stopped at Disney's private Caribbean island, Castaway Cay. The island is the highlight of any Disney Caribbean cruise, and we couldn't wait to check it out. It's a picturesque remote island with white sands, long nature walks and spectacular tropical scenery. Some of the island has been developed for guests, but much of it is untouched. Top things to see and do in Castaway Cay include relaxing on the main family beach, snorkeling, the shoreline water park, and a variety of wellness activities. There's also an exclusive adults only area called Serenity Bay, which featured shallow water that stretches far out to sea. We recommend disembarking the ship as soon as possible on day 2, as you want to maximise your time on the island. There's a lot to see and do, and you can experience Castaway Cay with very few people if you arrive early. When you're on the island, most food and drink is included. You'll find several barbecue buffet restaurants, fruit stalls, soda stations and snack options. There are also separate bar areas which come with an extra charge. To get around the island, you can use electric golf carts that travel back and forth between the ship, the family beach and the adult-only Serenity Bay area. Alternatively, you can hire a bike for a few hours and use it to explore the remote parts of the island. There's plenty to keep you entertained on Castaway Cay, and if you're like us, you won't want to leave.
If you like our videos so far, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like the video. Back on board the ship is a place for more relaxation, Senses Spa. The spa is an adult-only lounge area with multiple treatment rooms, hot and cold therapy rooms, and an outdoor patio with hot tubs. We were given a tour of the spa and were amazed by how big this place is. Browse the spa menu and treat yourself to a pamper session. Right next to Senses Spa is the Disney Wish Gym, which we visited twice during our time on board. It's well equipped with free weights, strength training machines and cardio equipment. There are also personal trainers for one-to-one training and advice. On our final night on the Disney Wish, we went to the third themed restaurant, Arendelle. It's a large banquet hall themed on the Frozen movie series with Nordic-inspired food. It's also the liveliest restaurant of the 3. You'll watch a show as you dine, giving you the impression you're at a wedding party. It's a fun experience for the kids and has a lot of audience participation. The menu options aren't for everyone at this restaurant. However, you can request basic and custom dishes if you'd like to.
The common areas of the Disney Wish ship are an attraction itself. Everywhere you look, you'll find colourful artwork and mementos to popular Disney films. Corridors and lift areas are themed, and you'll enjoy simply wandering around the ship getting lost. Take time to appreciate the finer details of the Disney Wish and sit down to soak in the atmosphere. If you're travelling with kids, you're going to want to check out the various kid zones. We cruised with family and found the facilities to be excellent for our niece and nephew. The Hero Zone is a hangout area for older kids. It has a basketball court, gaming area, air hockey tables and more. And on the first full day of the cruise, it transforms into a huge Incredibles themed inflatable assault course. There's also a kids club for smaller children and toddlers. We had a quick tour of this area on our first day and thought the interactive Star Wars room was very cool. You can drop your kids off at the club and they'll be well looked after. In fact, Disney cruises are supposed to have one of the best kids clubs at sea. We personally didn't use the facilities, but we had fun racing each other on the inflatable Incredibles course.
With the exception of the premium extra charge restaurants, we've mentioned most of the dining options on board the Disney Wish. However, there's one more dining spot we must share. Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods is a quick service dining area on the top deck of the ship. Open all day until late, it's a great place to go for a quick snack between meals. Choose from American barbecue, pizza, Mexican cuisine, and a variety of burgers, hot dogs, and other fast food items. There's also unlimited ice cream. A great place to grab a sweet treat is an ice cream parlour themed on the animated Inside Out movie. Joyful Sweets serves up premium ice cream, handmade cakes and bakes, and a selection of other sweet treats. It has an excellent selection of snacks, but they all come with an extra charge.
If you're over 18, venture to the top deck at the back of the ship and you'll find a secluded adults only area. It features plush seating, hot tubs, and a relaxed atmosphere away from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the ship. Most adults gather at the very back of the ship, which has an infinity pool and a bar area with an excellent view of the sea. We're almost at the end of our video, but there are still a few amenities we haven't covered. Hook's Barbary, Untangled Salon, and Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique are the go-to places for some pampering. Elsewhere on board, you'll find small bars and cafes, an abundance of merchandise and designer jewellery stores, and 2 movie theatres. Visit Wonderland or Neverland Cinema to see brand new movie releases.
That brings us to the end of our 3-day Caribbean cruise on the Disney Wish. We hope we gave you a good idea of what to expect both on and off the ship, and you can now get ready for a cruise of your own. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more travel destination ideas. Thanks for watching!